She's alive. Alive!
Right, I know we kind of said that this show from now on will be more movie reviews and movie news.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to ignore that Charlie Kirk got shot this week.
He did.
And they got the guy that did it as well, this Robinson young fella.
Registered Republican, apparently.
I don't want to talk too much about it. I really don't.
No.
The point I want to make, though, is, right, because they're using this... It's like this whole shit of there shouldn't be political violence. And I think the problem is, right, that for years, for forever, the left are too soft. They're like, when the right does this shit, the left are like, oh, it's fucking terrible. Then when the left does this shit, it's like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this either. And they're right. They're dead right. There should be no reason for political violence, right? But the problem is, you should be able to debate it. You should be able to talk it. But the problem is there is no talking to the other side. They don't listen. So we've been talking for generations, but they're not paying any attention. So this was bound to fucking happen.
Oh, well, what he was saying as well, it was bound to fucking happen.
I don't wish death on anybody.
No, absolutely not.
I mean...
We weren't surprised. No. It didn't shock me.
No. And I mean, I didn't want the guy to die, but incapacitate him to the point where he couldn't talk would have done fine. Do you know?
That's what they were aiming for, his voice box.
Yeah, just missed the mark a little bit. I mean, he's an amateur shooting guy. Do you know?
Too bad from where he was.
No. But I don't know. It's like they don't fucking fully understand that there has been talk. And then they go on and they're like, well, you shouldn't be killing someone for their opinion, for their own ideology and all that stuff. But it's racist. It's hate. It's hating everybody. It's hating everybody. It's not fucking you, right? It's like saying, like I said to my brother earlier on when he was gone, I was like, well, that's like fucking saying, well, we had a difference of opinion with Hitler. He didn't deserve to die. We just had a different... And I'm not comparing him to Hitler because obviously... No, I believe that Charlie Kirk had power. Possibly. I mean, from his idea, I mean, Trump's on that direction. They're all the same bunch. But I mean, in the ideal world, no one should die for their political view. But in this case, what else are the other side to do? They have to be feeling frustrated. They have to... I mean, you're smothering them over there. You're kicking out all the immigrants, legal or illegal. You're fucking telling them all the rights for trans, gays, everything is being stripped and taken the fucking way. You've tanked the economy to the point where everybody's paying through the fucking teeth. Even the whole world is fucking feeling that shit. And I mean, at what point is it like, well, we've talked and we've talked and we've talked. We've tried to reason with you. Do you know?
I think when it gets to the stage that performers won't even get up on stage for fear that their fans are going to be round up. And
Bad Bunny won't go to America on his tour because he's afraid the ICE agents will wait outside for his fans.
Yeah, probably.
Do you know, so what the fuck are you supposed to fucking do? You know? I did have a revelation today, though.
What?
Well, I was thinking about it, right? So the idea of heaven, right? Even in the word, is supposed to be eternal happiness, peace, enjoyment. You love the place, right? But if they're right about if their religion is right, and this is what heaven is, well, then heaven excludes gays, trans, anyone that's not white, anyone that's had sex before marriage, anybody, basically the vast majority of us, right?
Yeah.
If I get into heaven, that's
You're
not heaven. That's hell.
Be there.
That's hell for me.
Yeah.
If I'm bad and I'm going to hell, I'll be sent to their heaven. Because that to me is torture. I don't want... Heaven to me is weed plants growing everywhere and freely. The rivers are made of fucking whiskey. I can drink as much coke, eat as much shit, eat burgers, pizzas, hot dogs, never put on a fucking ounce of fucking weight. I can eat all the sweets and chocolate I want, never put on any weight. My favorite TV show runs forever and the storyline never gets boring. Every fucking movie I love has sequels that never ever get boring. My favorite musicians release music that never gets fucking bad. That's my idea of fucking heaven.
Yeah.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That's heaven to me.
I just want it to be happy and peaceful.
So if I have a and if they're right, then all the cool people are down there, not up there. Do I want to go hang out with fucking Charlie Kirk up there, or do I want to go down there and hang out with Ozzy Osbourne, Kurt Cobain, Lemmy, fucking...
Do you think he'd go to heaven for the hateful? I mean, some of it was pretty extreme.
I am saying if they're right, if his ideology is 100% right, and this is what God wants, then he is going to heaven. But is it fucking heaven?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you.
What am I going to do? Go up there and argue with them all fucking day? Fuck that. I'll go down there where they play the good music and all the interesting people are. But I don't know. Like I said, we're trying not to focus on this. Any true crime we talk about now should be related to the subject on the main show every week.
Time.
Yeah.
He really has.
Let him bury him and get on with it. And as much trouble as I might get for it, no big loss to the world. Sorry.
Yep.
And again, if you're going around crying about this one guy getting shot, I would like to remind you it's happening every day, just not in America. Well, it is happening in America. Only in America did they have to leave the Charlie Kirk shooting coverage to cover the Colorado shooting coverage. Oh, so, I mean, that'll tell you.
Yeah.
Fuck them. And to have your last conversation be about gun violence and then get shot. Whew. Do you know?
Yeah. And to be quoted as saying, well, you know, if you want to have right to bear arms, you're going to have to expect some people are going to get shot every year.
Simple as you live by the sword, you die by the sword. That's it. Anyway, I bet you Charlie Kirk wishes he had what we were talking about this week on the show.
What?
It's all been time traveling this week. But,
bulletproof neck warmer.
Yeah, I've been enjoying that. We're on part 1. We're moving on to part 2 this week, where we try and dig a bit deeper into it. We're looking at the mockumentary series, The Man from 3036. And it's a fun little watch. There's no way you're going to get fooled by it.
No.
It is very, like, I mean, right, fine. If you're a gullible fucker or really, like, believe all these conspiracies, you might fall into it. There's plenty of those people out there. We see them on the internet every day. But primarily, this guy has just taken every single conspiracy ever thought of and thrown it at the fucking camera.
It's a fun little thing, though.
It's fun to listen to. And hang on. There are some fucking genuine cautionary tales. There are some stuff, if you listen to it, you're like, well, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all there. Like, you know, he's kind of, because I said it to you earlier, I was like, when is this going to get better? I mean, how can this get better? Everything costs a bunch. Everybody's fighting with everyone. There's wars all over the fucking place. At what point do we get a turning point where everything starts to chill out and relax again and everyone's happy? I can't see it fucking coming. It just feels like it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And that's what this fucking documentary is about, or this mockumentary is about.
It's fooling you.
So I had fun kind of covering it this week. And it was an easy cover.
Oh, well, yeah.
They had kind of done the work for me. My job is usually to take these fucking movies and make it into a mockumentary style fucking podcast. But they kind of done the heavy lifting for me there. I would just, for the first time, we were just a summary podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
But we still stayed in kayfabe and did our thing.
Not too unlike a found footage.
No. It's fun, and I'm looking forward to covering that next week again. So check it out. It's out since Wednesday. The next one will be out next Wednesday, and I'm really looking forward to the one the week after. But I will say the one the week after,
we had planned this
months ago before we took that big 2-month break. That was in the plan. So the fact that there are certain things we will say next week that kind of correlate to how people are treating Charlie Kirk now after he's dead, and this idea of people becoming better people when they die. Better people dead than alive. It just happened to be the theme of that show before we had fucking taken the break.
Well, look, it'll be here in like 2 weeks after the fact. So, I mean, we're fine.
If you want to blame anybody, blame South Park. They prepped for this 2 weeks ago. No, I love South Park. South Park's my favorite show ever, man. Ever. And I know that if they were given free reign next week, it would be Cartman dressed as Kirk walking around holding his neck for the whole fucking thing. The amount
of times you've given me genuine answers when I've asked you something, you're like, well, yeah, according to South Park.
Because it's a great teaching tool. South Park teaches people to be good people. They teach you why you shouldn't do what the dick thing is, how this dick thing happens, and why you shouldn't do the dick thing. Be a better person. Trump? We're on about everything South Park's ever fucking covered, to be honest with you. It's just,
like, you would have to be pretty fucking thick to sit down and watch South Park and think that, and not realize that it's almost like a fable. It's satire, but there's a message in every single episode.
Because at the end of every episode, it's, I learned something today. And then
but
they step forward and do their thing, like, you know. Also Patreon this week. We got to talk about a lot of time traveling stuff. That was fun. Real time traveling stuff. John Teeter, the Philly experiment, and the Nazi bell. I've just stopped even trying the German side of it because I just keep saying
Die Glocke. Angry it makes me sound. Die Glocke.
Die Glocke. The Nazi Bell, which was fun. I enjoyed the Nazi Bell. It's kind
Sounds
of a
like cheese.
fun fucking story, huh?
Sounds like German cheese. Nazi Bell, like Baby Bell.
You're just thinking of Baby Bells, yeah. That's what I was thinking. I enjoyed the Philly experiment story because of the whole, just the thought of those people being fused into the fucking shit. It's crazy. It's like something out of a fucking Cronenberg horror or something, like, you know? But real body horror shit.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You want to check that out, go to Patreon. No, that's been out since yesterday. $5 a month. You get to listen to it now. Or if you're a new subscriber, you get 7 days free, so you can listen to it for free, see how you like it. It's good. Yep. And on Tuesday, we start the new one.
That was one of my favorites that we've done so far.
Celebrity Rap Sheet. Yeah. Where we take your favorite celebrities and talk about the life and crimes they might have been.
Would we say favorite celebrities? I mean...
Just buzzwords here. It's all right. We take celebrities and we cover the life and crime. Some of them
maybe Arbuckle was somebody's favorite. Is somebody's favorite?
Well, to be fair, by the time we finish Arbuckle, he isn't actually guilty of anything, and he was.
Oh no, but I'm just saying because he's so far back in time. Do you know that kind of way? The 1920s.
Yeah.
He would have been a favorite of the time.
Oh, he was huge.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Huge. He was making the most money out of everybody at the time.
Yeah.
Which is why.
He was taking for every money he was fucking worth. It all went on legal
money. But yeah. So that's fun. That's coming this Tuesday on Patreon. Again, $5 a month. So let's crack on with some stuff. Yes. I don't know, do I want to talk about Dexter now or talk about the movie news first? What do you want to do first?
Movie news first, then Dexter.
Okay. Right. So all our movie news this week is coming from JoeBlow.com because I think that is probably the best horror, up-to-date horror with the best kind of just movie news, like because the other ones seem to they're more about editorials and they're more about it's like they fucking skip over a lot of news, and then you look at the dates and the news and the articles could be from fucking weeks ago or days ago. Joe Blow just seems to keep it updated constantly with the brand spanking new shit. So it's interesting. This is a cool one that I saw on it. Silent Death. TerrorVision has rescued a slasher that was lost for more than 40 years.
Ooh. Rescued isn't found. Okay.
Yesterday, Joe Blow shared the full lineup of the 2025 Beyond Fest, and one of those movies was the 4K restoration of a 1981 film called Silent Death. If the listing got you wondering what Silent Death is, well, the answer is that it's a slasher movie that was lost for more than 40 years. If that doesn't give it a creepy, haunted vibe, I don't know what does. And it has now been rescued for Blu-ray and 4K and all that cool shit by TerrorVision. So that's going to come out soon. So that premiered quietly in 1981 in New Jersey. Silent Death had a very brief life on the big screen after a couple of local showings and a stint at the 42nd Street Grindhouse in New York. Director Vaughn Christian struck a handful of VHS copies in hope of securing distribution for his debut feature. So nothing really happened with this, but you know yourself when it comes to these movies, especially the older cheesy ones, stuff like this is just cult.
Oh, yeah.
This is, this is the kind of stuff the horror people live for, is you kind of, especially these long last ones. I mean, even when we were looking at Blood Feast and we were covering Blood Feast, just the kind of old schlocky style to that, you were like, oh, this is kind of interesting. Yeah. I want to see this. So I really, really want to see this. What's it about though? So, it doesn't really say what the fucking thing's about, but the mask it really looks like a Scream movie, doesn't it?
I've seen that mask before somewhere.
I went looking for it. We do not have it. We do not have access to this yet. But it has nothing about what the movie's actually about.
Definitely a slasher.
Huh?
Definitely.
Well, that's what they're saying. Hang on one second. Let me check here and see if I can, because I thought I had what it was about. Silent Death. Silent Death. Be a fucking sick death metal band. We are Silent Death. Nope, not on Wikipedia.
TerrorVision hasn't released any further in release information.
Yeah, but it came out in the fucking 80s, so there's bound to be a synopsis of the movie, right? Silent Death.
1981.
1981. I got it. A lunatic starts killing off members of a crime gang. Fuck! That gives me no more notice. No. And not one of the actors have a picture, which will tell you.
It's thought to be the first slasher directed by a black man.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That's what it says there.
It's only an hour and 9 minutes long. It's an easy watch.
Predating Axum, The Weekend It Lives. Must watch that.
Look, I suppose we will see it really, really fucking soon. I'm looking forward to that one. Big news. Big news. I hope it's big news.
Oh,
Brian Fuller, the Hannibal showrunner, wants to do Silence of the Lambs with Zendaya as Clarice.
Yeah, I can see that.
No, I like Zendaya.
But
I don't give a shit who you put in that role as long as he goes out and makes more. Because I miss Hannibal.
I wasn't mad about My Girl. The girl from My Girl as Clarice.
But she wasn't officially Clarice.
But she was
a surrogate character.
Yeah.
Kind of and kind of not, because it was a completely different killer, but it was trying to kind of halfway tell the story.
Yeah, but they couldn't tell the story because
Clarice was being made at the same time.
I liked.
Got one season, and
I was disappointed with that. She was in Home and Away.
I will be honest. I enjoy Clarice,
but I prefer Hannibal.
I wanted to see it fail, so they'd sell the rights to Brian Fuller, and we could get more Hannibal. I would love
to see Hannibal back.
Yeah. Do you know what they should really do with this though going forward? I think you have Hannibal, you have those 3 seasons, and they're fucking beautiful and perfect.
Oh my God, he's just brilliant.
But instead of trying to come back with more TV shows, I think now you should start banging out if you're going to remake Silence of the Lambs, do it as a fucking
movie.
Yeah. Bring it out like not even a cinema movie. I don't think it should be a cinema movie. I don't think it's a big enough thing for
have it streaming.
Yeah. I think it should just come out on a streaming service. Here you go. Here's a remake. Because nothing's going to beat Silence of the fucking Lambs, the original.
No. Although Hannibal came very, very close.
It did, but it was because it was so different.
Yeah. I mean, like, they're both Hannibal, but they're 2 very different Hannibals to me.
Because, like, Will isn't in a lot of that. I mean, the Hannibal movie itself, the one titled Hannibal, that's Clarice again.
Yeah.
But in the TV show, it's Will.
Yeah.
Dealing with the weird fucking face guy played by Pitt, and it's played by Gary Oldman in the TV show.
Yeah.
In the movie.
No, in the movie,
in the TV show, it's Michael Pitt.
Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah, Michael Pitt. You don't see enough of him, do you? I always thought he was a good actor. I enjoyed him in...
Good question, actually.
I think he is in a movie based on a comic. What's it fucking called again? The Last Days of American Outlaws or American Law or something like that.
Oh, he's also a model, so maybe.
No, on the other side, he only played that part in Hannibal for a short period of time. He quit after the first couple of episodes of doing it. Someone else played it afterwards.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So when he gets... Okay, I did not know that. I thought
he
it was
wasn't
him
there for all
of it. Okay.
Now, people are saying, all right, that if they're going to do this Silence of the Lambs thing, and they're doing it with Brian Fuller, that they have to bring back Hugh Dancy as Will Graham, even though he's not in the movie. He's not in the book.
Well, he is a very good Will Graham.
Huh?
I just don't like when he says, this is my design.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think he's in Hannibal the book either. I think he is only in Red Dragon.
That was Norton, wasn't it? No, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Red Dragon, I absolutely.
But I've read those 3 books. It was all is in the movie, in the TV show. I don't think Will turns up in the other 2 books. It's just in the first book.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he was fucking traumatized to shit by the end of it. You know?
Yeah, he was Mason Verge. So Pitt. 3 episodes only.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I knew he was out after a trip. I don't know what happened there or why it happened that way, but you don't notice because by the time he's gone, the face is all deformed and fucked up at that stage.
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure.
It is.
It is.
That scene in the Hannibal movie fucks me up a little bit.
With the pigs?
You know, where he's and the very start, and he like slices in Hannibal, like slicing pieces off him and feeding it to him or something like that, or feeding it to himself. It's been a while since I've seen it now. Definitely haven't seen it since I read the books, and I haven't seen it since we finished watching the TV show and we finished out.
Hannibal Night.
Aired. Huh?
We should have a Hannibal Night.
Yeah, I could do that. I've definitely watched Red Dragon since then.
Oh, I've watched. That's probably the most that I have watched is Red Dragon out of that whole series. I love it. Really hard for me to take the "Do you see" scene seriously. I just expect him to start going on about his cotton panties. Do you see? We're back to South Park. Do you see? Right, we're going to move along swiftly here because we got a bit to do. I forgot. He's actually in very, very good kind of thriller horror Michael Pitt. He's in Funny Games, and I keep telling you we got to watch this.
I know, I haven't seen it yet.
Unreal.
Funny Games. That's with
Naomi Watts.
No, what's the main guy? Oh shit!
I will tell you now.
Fuck. What's the main guy's name? Really big actor.
Yeah, he was in Reservoir Dogs.
Tell me, I'm not gonna get it.
Tim Roth.
What?
Tim Roth is in it. Tim Roth is Naomi Watts' husband in it.
So what's the one you want me to watch with the serial killer? The fucking... There was another one where you were going on about this serial killer and he's fucking in it and he's teaching another serial killer or some shit like that. Or
I can't remember that, but I was on it for ages to watch Mr. Brooks with me, and we watched that years ago. That's Kevin Costner.
That's it. That's the one.
We watched that a long time ago, years ago.
Did I?
Yeah, when we were first together.
Okay. That will be after my accident with all the medication.
Yeah.
Not an accident with medication. The medication I was on after the accident.
But we would often turn on movies and you'd be like, I don't think I can watch this tonight. We did that with Minions. Despicable Me. You threw on Despicable Me one night in Carl's Park, and about 20 minutes into it, I hadn't seen it before.
But that's when they were giving me Valium to go to sleep. Have you ever tried to watch a movie on Valium? You think it's a great idea, and you watch the first 5 minutes and you're like, nope.
No interest.
You change it.
Yeah.
And then you watch 5 minutes of another movie and you're like, nope, I'm going to change it. You think it's a great idea up until the point where you got to sit there and actually pay attention.
I love that.
And then you rather get bored of it or fall asleep. Either.
Aye.
Marlon Wayans started talking about what movies might be spoofed in Scary Movie 6.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this is good. I really, really hope it is good. I loved Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3's the one with Charlie Sheen, yeah?
3 is, he's More of the Worlds. No, he's not. Charlie Sheen is in the one Signs, yeah.
And then 4 is what?
That's War of the Worlds. 4 is War of the Worlds, isn't it?
What happens in 5 then?
Is 5 Brokeback Mountain?
I don't know. I just know that they got a bit fucking crazy after the Signs one. The Signs one was fun with Leslie Nielsen and the peeing out the finger and stuff.
I will say, I find the Signs one in scare. I understand 100% that it's a spoof, but that hat creeps me out every time.
What? When the hat keeps getting bigger and stuff?
It's just so, as in, I just find it so bizarre, and it's done so quietly. It does freak me out.
I will tell you now, it made, because I saw that before I saw Signs. It was very difficult to watch Signs and take it seriously when I had watched Scary Movie first. Sorry, I'm just trying to see.
Scary Movie 5, that also had Charlie Sheen in it.
Oh, he must have been in 3, 4, and 5. So, no, he's not in 4. 4 is the one with Saw.
Okay.
And that had the War of the Worlds in it, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I saw Scary Movie 5.
Movie 5.
A couple begins to experience some unusual activity after bringing their lost nieces and nephew home with the help of home surveillance and paranormal activity.
Shit, I haven't seen 5.
I've seen 5.
I think I have. Ashley Tisdale.
Yeah.
Cat Williams.
Yeah. We definitely watched it, but I don't think it stuck with us.
The paranormal activity one you're thinking of is the one Marlon Wayans made away from this. A haunted house. Do you remember?
Maybe.
There was 2 of them, but Marlon Wayans made that one separately to this when he had left Scary Movie.
Actually, yeah.
Because 5 and 6 has nothing to do with them. 3, 5 and 6. 3, 5 and 4 have nothing to do with them.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking at the stills here. I'm not too sure that I do remember this.
No. I don't think I've seen 5.
Oh, Lindsay Lohan's in it.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking I do remember it.
No. I
don't know. We'll watch it.
No recollection.
Mac Miller's in it. Snoop Dogg's in it.
No, I saw this thing this week, right? That way that they're saying we should get excited about, but they're making it out like it's this big thing, and they were like, there's a new Amityville horror on the way. And then I stopped and I was like, why? Yeah. There's always a new Amityville horror on the way. We sat here for one show. I can't remember what show.
And we went through the list of all the Amityville.
And I listed them.
The Amityville vibrator.
Mm-hmm. The Amityville toilet. The Amityville backpack. Why would I be getting... No, to be fair, I'm being a dick here about this because really it's a reimagining of the original.
Okay.
So this is like... because we've had the original one. Then there was the Ryan Reynolds version. And this would be another version.
Yeah.
Amazon are making it.
Okay.
And we all know how everybody's loving the Amazon horrors at the moment. People shit all over that War of the Worlds movie.
I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I think a lot of people.
It's not an Oscar winner.
It's not an Oscar winner, but a lot of people are on about Ice Cube's acting, that he was very rigid and stuff like that. But he is in a chair like this in front of his computer the whole time. What scope do you have? And as soon as he gets up out of the chair, he's running
people
around.
People are complaining that you can see like green screens on his glasses and stuff like that at times, the reflection and
what maybe you don't know what's going on in his
basically
computer.
It was a movie made in lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
That they didn't sell up until now. I know they were flogging it and all that kind of shit. But I mean, in terms of... see, I don't think it's possible to make a good War of the Worlds movie, really.
No, because
the whole concept of war... And even then, the concept of War of the Worlds only works because it confused people at the time. If you listen to the actual radio show, the original radio show as it broadcasted, if you listen to more than 10 minutes of that show, you know... that it was a radio show. It was a drama, a radio drama, because every ad break they specify. So what must have been happening was people were clicking on, hearing 5 minutes and running off panicking. That's not going to happen with a movie.
Now is to get news channels to carry the story and then go.
You would have to convince CNN, Sky News, BBC, NBC, all this stuff to pretend during their regular news slot that they were telling a regular news story. Mm-hmm. It would have to be like an April Fool's fucking joke.
It would, but they're not going to do that.
It couldn't be, because it would discredit them as a news source, do you know?
Well, no. Do you remember RT had up that the IAA were going to be coming around to people on their jetpacks?
But I mean, this is different. If you were to go that heavy for letter for it, and they'd be too worried about the backlash. They'd be too worried about people going out rioting and freaking out and all this kind of shit. But it's impossible. The only reason that thing is as good because the radio show isn't all that fucking good. It's fine. It's grand. I'm sure at the time it was entertaining when you didn't have anything else to do. But I mean, it's not like it's this groundbreaking thing either. It's only it's only a massive deal because of what happened surrounding it.
Yeah.
To listen to it, it's actually a little boring at times. They're very flat talking. It's very basic.
I will say Jeff Wayne's musical version of the War of the Worlds, to listen to that, it is a bit more it's 1978, but that's it.
And because they're constantly breaking kayfabe every fucking 10 minutes to tell you it's fake, it just kills it. It's I listened to it at work one night and I was just like, that's fine,
it's grand.
I mean, if I was listening to start to finish without breaks, fine, I'd buy it. If you were really fucking invested in making people believe, I'd buy it. But the people back then must have literally been listening, because let alone did they say this is an audio play, but they tell you where it's on, who's fucking written it, who's conducting it, it's like fucking, this is every 10-15 minutes. So I mean, like, God, people back then are
selective
stupid.
Hearing.
Greatest generation, my fucking ass. Idiots. So the Amityville Horror is coming by Amazon. Hopefully it's good. Because do you know what? I do find one thing about Amazon movies that are just straight to streamer is that they don't look as polished as good movies. Because I mean, we watched not the drop. We watched the one with Eddie Murphy and fucking
Keke Palmer.
Yeah, and
it was good.
Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
It was fine, but it was a cheap, shitty action.
It was. There was one that we watched not too long beforehand or not too long afterwards that was kind of pretty much the same storyline, and I think that looked like a bit more polished. Oh, Christ, I can't remember what it was now.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, we did. I can't remember what it was. But I do remember thinking that we pretty much just kind of got the same story, but it did look like kind of more high budget or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is it just me then? Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe these movies just look too clean to me, because it was my same problem with Naked Gun. We watched The Naked Gun last week. And yeah, fine, I grew up in the Leslie Nielsen ones, which might have affected it, but it just felt like it was very clean, it was very crisp looking. And because, I don't know, it was like I kept forgetting I was watching Naked Gun.
Yeah.
And then when something wacky happened, I'd just be like, it's all right.
Cool.
There was a few funny jokes in it, but it just didn't feel like it was landing all the time.
Probably the funniest.
Her taking the chair was pretty funny.
She was very good in it. I held out hope because I wanted to see Liam Neeson do really well in it.
Liam Neeson is good. I just think he can't be as rigid.
No, he does need to loosen up a wee bit.
His voice is very much like this all the time. he never stops talking like this.
Leave our Liam alone.
I like Liam Neeson, but Leslie Nielsen's got a very kind of old school fucking Hollywood
Well,
voice,
nobody's going to beat Leslie Nielsen that way, because I'd say that was very much his own sense of humor. Was very.
But then the fucking jokes don't hit if you're not slapstick. That was the thing. Leslie Nielsen was slapstick through and through.
Well, he would have come up kind of in the slapstick on the slapstick movies.
No, Leslie Nielsen was a serious actor.
No, well, I mean brought up with slapstick movies like that.
So
that
would
kind of comedy.
What? Liam Neeson's a fucking what? He's in his 70s now as well. He would have grown up watching the same shit.
Yeah, but what I mean is Leslie Nielsen is of that era.
Yeah, but but they're still all professional actors. It's their job. They should be able to fucking go. Number one, they should have studied all those movies. Whether you're Liam Neeson or Leslie Nielsen, you should have been fucking studying all those fucking movies. So you should know how to do all this stuff. And if you can't do this stuff, hire someone who can do it.
Yeah.
I love Liam Neeson. It just felt a bit too deadpan all the time. You need to be over the top. Like when fucking he falls over, like, oh.
Oh, yeah. There was like, but that's what I mean. Like he would have been, when we were talking about Fatty Arbuckle. Leslie Nielsen was born in the 20s. Liam Neeson was born in the late 50s. So when Leslie Nielsen was going to see, his idols would probably have been the real slapstick.
But if you know you're going to make Naked Gun, surely you sit down and watch the first 3 Naked Guns and the TV show and study how Leslie Nielsen does his fucking thing so that you can do something similar. Not exact, but similar.
No, I agree with you. But was it more ingrained in
because he talks like
Nielsen?
this all the time, you expect action to be happening and then something silly happens and you're just like, okay. It was a bit, okay. Do you know?
Yeah.
It was like it wasn't stupid enough to be a Naked Gun movie.
No, I agree.
And then it was too stupid to be any other kind of movie.
Well, like I was saying to you, it did feel like an action movie a lot, especially with like you said, the monotone voice. So that's why there's certain gags that fell flat because of that. So like the CGI with his hands moving like and his whole body still when he was fighting, that's supposed to be a gag about bad CGI in action movies. And it fell flat because it felt like I was watching a bad action movie with bad CGI in it. And then I had to remind myself, oh yeah, okay, that's the joke.
Do you know who's kicking ass though at the moment?
Pamela fucking Anderson.
Pamela Anderson's really fucking coming out of nowhere to be a fucking massive deal in Hollywood at the moment. Yeah. Kind of a...
And I'm fucking delighted
later
for her.
in life kind of a renaissance kind of thing here. She's going to take off. She was in that, what? The Showgirl, is it?
The Showgirl, yeah.
I haven't
supposed
seen
to be
that,
fantastic.
but I know she had a big kind of part, a serious part in that too. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. Keep watching, Pam. Huh?
She's had a renaissance.
Yes. Last thing in the news that I want to talk about is the trailer for fucking Monster.
Oh, wow.
All the years I have been reading and watching documentaries about Ed Gein. It's been really hard. It was easy to place him in the place of Psycho, right? In Norman Bates' position. I could see how he was Norman. I could never figure out how they got even Buffalo Bill doesn't really feel right to me.
No,
as him.
No, Buffalo Bill is too evil. He's too mean. He's too. Oh, that dance scene was the best.
Ed
scene.
Gein seems kind of introverted, not as kind of.
He's much more of a sympathetic kind of character.
But I also found it hard to fucking relate to him as Leatherface. And then I saw that scene of him putting on that fucking skin mask in the trailer, and I was like, oh, there it is. There's Leatherface. There's Bubba right there in front of you. Yeah. There ain't no getting away from it. It was fucking creepy. I am really, really looking forward to this show. Really looking forward to this show. I enjoyed the first season with Dahmer. I enjoyed the Menendez one, but it felt a little fucking strange for them to come out and do Menendez literally like 2 or 3 years after Law and Order had tried to do the exact same thing.
There was a while there I was too saturated with Menendez. I was sick of hearing their story. It was like, it's fine. It's like if they released another OJ story at the moment, I'd be like, I don't need to see that again.
The 2 main cast in this are going to be fucking great. You got Charlie Hunnam as Ed Gein, which is going to be brilliant. He's already up from the trailer. It looks spot on.
Perfect.
But Augusta Gein.
Laurie Metcalf.
If you want anyone to play a crazy lady, that's the woman you go to. You go to her because she is fucking perfect. I mean, her and Roseanne.
And she's good at playing serial killers, mothers, even.
Yeah, won't be her first serial killer's mom. No. I'm interested to see how they do the timeline here, because we have Alfred Hitchcock as a character, we have Toby Hooper as a character, which means we're going to see stuff about. Oh, we even have Anthony Perkins. Something to do with Anthony Perkins in here as well. So we're going to see how the movies are shifted off by, are influenced by Geen.
Yeah.
So there must be, I don't know, will they go forward and back? Will it be a case of Geen gets caught and we see him in
and he's retelling his story and it goes in and out, like, yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it though, because that, I mean, like, just that, like I said, that one scene where you see him putting on the fucking skin mask and he turns around, I was like, whoo, that's Leatherface.
I think it's going to be a game changer for Charlie Hunnam. I mean, I know he's doing well for himself, but I mean, like, that is some transformation.
He can take on, like,
yeah, absolutely.
From being the pretty boy fucking lead to the... Because that didn't really take off from after Sons of Anarchy. He's
gentleman. He was good in The Gentleman. King Arthur, I mean, was he in King Arthur?
In terms of him being...
As in Oscar-worthy.
Some of blockbusters and all that, because he was seen as the good-looking guy on fucking Sons of Anarchy, and he can act and all this kind of stuff. I liked him in what's that one? Is it Undeclared? It was called the one before the one. The Freaks and Geeks.
That was kind of a real pretty boy part.
But he was still really good.
He was good in Crimson Peak.
I've never seen that.
That's a good movie.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We're getting that in. When are we getting that?
Please.
Literally in the next couple of weeks. October 3rd.
Nice.
October 3rd. And at the very same time, we're going to get another one. That's from Netflix. And Peacock are giving us the John Wayne Gacy drama series at the exact same fucking time.
The whole season on October 3rd, are we, by the looks of it?
Oh, it's Netflix. Yeah, of course we would.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Well, that's Peacock, our October 3rd sorted.
Peacock will kind of make us wait and drag out the fucking John Wayne Gacy stuff. But to be honest, if I got a choice to binge Geen or binge Gacy, I'm going to take Geen.
I'd say Gacy is going to be sad. Gacy is going to be a lot heavier. I understand Geen killed. I understand the story with Geen.
Geen will be heavier in the sense of you will
I would be sad for him.
You will feel sorry for Geen.
Yeah.
You ain't going to feel sorry for Gacy.
No, but I've seen the Gacy. Is it the 2-part or 3-part of the short?
I saw the 2000
the TV
2003 movie. I think it was. I can't even remember who was.
And
in
I found it heavy. You see, in stories like that, it's for the victims and their families. But in stories like Ed Gein's, your heart fucking breaks for him, because I understand he did wrong, but did he understand? Do you know? No. That's the thing. That the man didn't stand a chance. If the system failed him, if the system had been in place for him, he might have been able to,
But I said that to you, when you look at Ed Gein, growing up in Ireland in the 90s, I think there was a guy who looked like Gein in every fucking community.
Absolutely.
And he was seen as that, he's harmless.
He's simple. Yeah.
He's harmless. No, don't worry about him. He's harmless. He's grand.
Yeah.
He goes down for a few points there on a Saturday. Doesn't really talk to anybody. He goes home. He's fine. Takes care of his mother. Good lad.
Yeah.
But a bit simple. A bit slow.
But was it you said the garage? It's the same kind of character. Like, I know that he doesn't kill in the garage, but he kind of clicks that what he did was, oh shit, I did do something wrong. Like, he doesn't understand.
Tom Hollander, I know that name.
Tom Hollander.
I don't recognise his face though.
Hollander, yeah.
He's going to be Alfred Hitchcock. He can pull off Hitchcock. From this picture I'm looking at here, he can pull off Hitchcock, all right.
Oh, he's in a lot of period dramas. That's why I know him.
That's why I don't know him.
Oh, sorry. He was in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Joey Polari is going to be Anthony Perkins. Oh, I need to say something now while we're on Anthony Perkins, because it's a mistake we made months ago. And every week I've wanted to fucking say it and I keep forgetting to say it and it bothers me. When we were talking about The Monkey, and we were talking about Oswald Perkins and everything he the 2 movies he had made being the 2 big movies that we had watched being Longlegs and The Monkey.
Yeah.
And we were there, it's like, oh yeah, look, he played Norman Young in like Psycho 3.
No, that's Osgood Perkins, isn't it?
Sorry, Osgood Perkins.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever.
Sorry.
But I was like, oh yeah, look, he played fucking young Norman and stuff like that. I knew he was Anthony Perkins' son, but I had forgotten on that day for some reason. It just left my mind. And then afterwards, we're like, rap, I'm cleaning up around here, cleaning the setup and all this stuff. And you turn on and you're like, you know he's Anthony Perkins' son, right? And I was like, fuck. And I'm like, I got to correct that in the next episode. And I've been forgetting week after week after week. And it's like that little niggling thing in the back of my head. It's like, everybody thinks you don't know Osgood Perkins. Anthony Perkins. You're an idiot. You're supposed to know all this horror stuff.
Yeah.
I knew it. I just fucking forgot at the time.
I was surprised when I found it. First time I saw him was in a Miss Legally Blonde. That's what he was in.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's kind of quiet, kind of awkward.
Saw it when I was a kid. Can't really remember, to be honest. Will Brill. What a name. He's going to play Toby Hooper.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this shit. Who, a psychologist famously known for conducting conversion therapy.
Yes.
Was Anthony Perkins gay? That's what conversion therapy is, right?
No, carried out the conversation. I thought that's it. I read that
No.
I read that way wrong.
Mimi Kennedy as Mildred Newman, a psychologist famously known for conducting conversion therapy to Anthony Perkins. I need to look this up a little bit more. I am curious about that big time because I can see, I can understand that he might, he gives off that look, that era. But
yeah, he was gay or bisexual. He had relationships with men, including fellow actors Tab Hunter, Rock Hudson, and then he married Barry Berenson in 1973. He kept his sexuality and HIV diagnosis private throughout his life.
I really like Anthony Perkins.
So did I.
Listen here, conversion therapy people, it don't work. It does not work. Watch the movie. What was it again? But I'm a cheerleader. I watched that movie hoping we could cover it, and I was like,
you can't.
Nobody dies.
Nobody
There's no
dies.
crime here. Well, no law crime here. There's a crime against humanity, but no law crime here. So, yeah, cool. We get to see that in. How many weeks are we away from it? We are
about 3.
Today, 3 weeks from today.
Yes.
I look forward to it. Actually, that's all my news. So let's have a bit of a chat here. We're going to do some reviews and stuff in a few minutes. Movie reviews in a few minutes, which would be a bit more constructed, right? Because I realized the reason I fail with reviews is because I come in here thinking that I can just flap off the top of my head what I'm fucking thinking, right? And I always forget shit and I'm always just yapping on. So this time I sat down and wrote the reviews tightly. What we're going to do is, we're going to talk Dexter first, but when we get on to reviews, I'm going to give you my review, non-spoiler review.
Okay.
And then if people haven't seen the movie yet, they can skip on a few minutes while you and me talk spoiler shit.
Okay.
And then we'll move on to the next review.
Okay, cool.
And we'll do it that way from now on.
Okay.
But before that, let's talk Dexter.
Yes.
Because for some fucking crazy reason, the Dexter series we did before they ruined my Dexter series by adding more Dexter to the world, has gotten our highest numbers to date.
It has. People
of
love
all
Dexter.
the shows we've released, the Dexter series has got by far the highest numbers. So obviously there's a taste for Dexter out there.
Oh yeah.
And fuck me, did they come back hard? Because again, I'm just a guy who loves Dexter, and I loved New Blood, I loved Original Sin, I love the seasons everybody hates. I can admit that peak Dexter was the Trinity season.
Oh yeah.
But then after that, it was never as good as that season, but I never found it bad
until now.
And I've read all the books, which are completely different to what goes on in there. Bar the first book. That first book, first season, pretty identical. Everything else is different. And none of the killers from the TV series are in the books after that.
Yeah.
But fuck me, Resurrection. Holy shit.
Yeah.
The cast, the story. I think I was expecting a bit of a backlash after the last episode when I realized that the New York Ripper was nobody.
There's
nobody
story
that we knew, because I did see that on Reddit, and even for myself, searching for clues to who the New York Ripper was, feeling like we had to know it. It had to be fucking one of the main cast. It had to be fucking the lead cop. What's her name again? Detective Claudette Wallace. It had to be her partner. That was who I had my name. Melvin Oliva. Blessing was another big one for me.
He's too nice.
But that was the point.
Too much of a sweetheart.
I felt like it was going to be another Trinity kind of situation, except, like when he went to follow, like hang out with Trinity, because he believed Trinity had this perfect balance where he had the family life and the social life, and then did the killing on the side and nobody knew about it. But then as he got deeper into it, he realized, this family life is fucked.
Yeah, no.
I thought Blessing was going to be this kind of character where he was going to see, okay, this is exactly what I thought Trinity was, but it's different. This guy is controlling this life, and he does have the perfect family life. And his family love him, and he treats them perfectly. So he has the perfect balance, and the Dexter would try and learn from that.
Yeah.
Because they still have not explained the fucking porcelain cat to us.
I think maybe it was just...
Lots of close-ups of the fucking cat, but nothing. Nada.
Was it maybe a sign of Dexter's acceptance as a friend? Kind of,
Well, when they had the scene with him and Harrison in the house, and they were talking about him staying over, then they panned down to this fucking cat again. I was like, oh.
Because he started to understand the importance.
I don't know. All I will say is the cast was fucking brilliant. Dave Stasmalchian, brilliant.
Unreal.
That twist.
I should have seen it coming. Should have seen it coming with his name. Yeah.
But see, the name, I wasn't overthinking the name.
Neither was I.
Because I was looking at the names. I was like, I said it to you. I was like, all the names are ripped off from other movies and TV shows. Because, well, not directly, but the Rapunzel killer, they did that in Big Mouth, the ponytail killer.
Yeah.
The Gemini killer, Exorcist. Do you know?
Yeah.
The New York Ripper, the New York Ripper.
What do they call the lady?
Lady Vengeance. There is a movie called Lady Vengeance, a trilogy. It's the second one. There's a Lady Vengeance. So it was like there is this this correlation. They're the same, like, I will admit, if I got to go into Prater's fucking little vault as well, I'd be like, oh my God, this is amazing.
It's slightly creepy.
Even fucking, no, I don't know about, fuck, I have their names in front of me here, so it's okay.
Uma?
No, our man, MPH, Neil Patrick Harris. I don't know about his guy, the tattoo guy. I can't think of anybody from movies or I'm sure there is one out there, but I couldn't think of any off the top of my fucking head. But,
that took skin off anybody?
That took the tattoo.
Oh, specifically the tattoo, yeah.
The Rapunzel killer. What's his name again? Eric Stone Street.
Oh, go away. Absolutely disgusting.
But like, for the first few, up until you see his video of him killing.
Yeah.
You're like, I love this guy. This guy's awesome. He is the best.
And then you see the video and it's like,
and it's just like, I want to see Dexter cave his fucking head in.
And you don't get that satisfaction, but I'm sure that's waiting for us. Yeah.
He was on it.
He knew.
Will we find out later that he maybe left Prater know that there might be a problem here too?
I think that maybe Dexter should have fostered a tiny bit more of a friendship with them before being all like...
Rush's job as well. He went through them really fucking quick for them not to see a problem somewhere.
As in, the new guy comes, you start getting picked off. I wouldn't have met up with him either.
And Batista, talk about a guy just making mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake.
He let you go. He let him go. Just so fucking
angry is what he was. And you could see that anger because it was like he was investigating it angrily. He wasn't thinking like the cop he was.
No.
He was thinking pure on, I'm going to fucking nail this guy for what he did to me. And you see that even down to the point of Batista's last moments when it's like fucking Dexter clearly cut this for you to get free. Once you're out of here, then let's fucking worry about you and Dexter's issue. But instead he attacks Dexter while there's still a man with a gun on him. It's like, you fucking idiot, man.
And it's not like he hadn't seen Prater's picture.
And Prater was the one that had him tied up. He was there telling him to do it. So it was like, you fucking idiot. But fucking hell, Leon Prater. Dinklage was
just unreal. Yeah.
Perfect. One of my favorite fucking scenes in that whole season is when he locks Dexter in the vault and he's like a little child amazed at what he's seen and just waving at him like, wow, like a kid that met Santa Claus today. Do you know? He was just in awe. It was just like, and the facial expression, everything, it was like, oh my God, this guy is so good.
He is very good. I cannot wait to see Toxie.
down to being the Weasley little shit begging for his life at the end, down to him being the narcissistic little fuck treating everyone like shit, being able to change that fucking persona for everybody when he's spilling his guts to Dexter about everything, about his past, about his parents, about his thing. It's like, I fucking love this character. I think
Prater would have 100% been a serial killer if he was physically able to. I think
but he admits that at the end.
Oh yeah.
Remember, he's thanking Dexter. He's like, you have taught me that I can do this thing that I didn't think I could do. Do you know?
Yeah.
But he was just so fucking good at it. Even like, it's like I knew this was going to happen because I had said it to you a few week before, and it was like, as soon as he finds out Dexter's the Bay Harbor butcher, he is going to come in his pants. Well, I've said come, you said shit. Right. But
with excitement, I meant, yeah.
With excitement, I meant too.
Okay. In fear, he came in fear.
Please don't hurt me. It was just, it was fucking beautiful. I don't know why they cancelled fucking Original Sin.
I enjoyed it. Maybe they wanted to focus on Resurrection, seeing as how well that season has gone down.
I don't know. I think that's a bad idea because you could have had this great fucking thing where they were playing off each other. And, you know, something could happen in Dexter Resurrection and we would see where that stemmed from in Original Sin, or something could happen in Original Sin and we could see how that eventually plays out. Like a killer gets away in Original Sin and suddenly he stumbles across him in Resurrection.
Maybe it's just to reboot it, but Michael C. Hall wants the part back, so he's just going to come in a wig.
Get his wig on. He might have gotten it. He didn't get away with this 20 years ago. He's definitely not going to get away with it now because he doesn't look elderly old.
He doesn't look elderly.
But you can see the man is, you know, he's got the wrinkles on. He's got the worn kind of look. He's got the tired look. But fucking loved it. Loved every second of it. Every week you and me were just waiting for it to pop up.
We didn't even wait to wait in the sitting room. It wasn't even nighttime. We throw it on in the kitchen.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Throw it on. But yeah, it was fucking brilliant. I cannot wait for season 2. Can't wait to see where they go with it next. Obviously, Claudette has to be back.
I loved Claudette. You're not going to give her an ending like that and a dance scene like that without bringing the girl back. She was just so funny. Yeah,
I want to see how she interacts with Dexter. I'd be curious to see if Dexter tries to get his old career back up and running. Maybe work for the NYPD this time.
Yeah,
and see how that plays out.
Or is Miami going to look into a bit deeper? Why was Batista there? Why did
Batista
get shot in this?
I have figured out his new job.
Wow.
I know what it's going to be. Harrison is going to college at that fucking thing. He'll get a job as a fucking forensics professor at that fucking school. Because you got Gigi there, you got Harrison there, the whole connection. That should be the plan.
Gigi, I wouldn't want to be in the same room with him ever again, though.
What, after telling them that your son is busy?
Going down on him. What was it? His mouth is full of me.
Yeah. He's busy at the moment. His mouth's full of me. Hi, Mr. Harrison. Oh, God. So we just got to wait one another year. The upside is it hasn't been renewed yet.
That's coming back.
But the writer room is open.
Yeah.
So they are working on the next season.
They need the same kind of lineup. They need the same kind of lineup. Or did they get those names back to sell the first season? Not back, but did they get like the bigger names to sell the... Do you know who'd be really good in it is another Breaking Bad alum?
Who? Bryan Cranston?
No. Why can I never think of his name? Kind of Mexican sounding name. He's Moff Gideon.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't tell you. I've looked it up a few times.
Because we watched the Charlie Sheen documentary, all that's coming into my head is Emilio Estevez, and I'm like completely wrong, Amy. It's if you give me the first letter, I know.
I'm terrible at his name. I've seen it a billion times, and every time I can never remember it. It's a little bit too much for and I always
Giancarlo Esposito.
That's it. It's because I always remember his characters. Gus, I always remember
Gideon is who I can never think of his name. Gus. It's always Moff that comes into my head.
They're the ones that are going to click with you. You know.
Oh, I saw that scene on Instagram again today where he just walks out and straightens the tie and the camera pans. And I remember my first time seeing that scene.
Okay. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get into our reviews next, I think. Right. I have 3 prepared. But we're going a little long on time now. So I'm going to do 2 of them.
Okay.
I'm definitely doing The Void, right? A classic one. I want to do a modern one and a classic one. And I'll do a third one for Instagram. Okay?
Okay.
So it's up to you. Do you want me to do my review of Together Or I Know What You Did Last Summer?
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Loved Together, but I also loved I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Cool. No problem. No, for this part, there's too much for me to remember, and I want to get it properly. Like I said, I'm working on being better at reviewing. So I really put effort in this. So I am going to have to read this instead of kind of just talk free. And we can talk freely afterwards because this is the spoiler-free review.
Okay.
So if you want to hear what I think about it and you don't want to get a spoiler, I'm going to read it. And then when it's over, skip on for maybe 5 minutes.
We will sound an alarm.
We will tell you. So here we go. Jennifer Caton Robinson's I Know What You Did Last Summer doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it offers a fun, nostalgia-driven slasher ride that leans into its legacy without overstaying its welcome. The film resembles that familiar formula, a deadly accident, a pact of silence, and a hook-wielding fisherman seeking bloody retribution, but dresses it in a slick modernity, Gen Z zazz, and just the right amount of cheeky self-awareness. At its core, the movie serves up nostalgic thrills. Returning icons Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. reprise their roles in supportive but meaningful capacities, offering fans a warm callback, while the younger ensemble led by Chase Sue Wonders and Madeline Klein carry the tension forward with charisma and genuine emotional beats. Klein in particular brings humor and a grounded emotional core to her character Danica. Is it groundbreaking? No. Critics generally agree it isn't trying to reframe the genre. Entertainment Weekly summed it up as being not groundbreaking, but it delivers entertainment value. Some reviews cite tonal shifts, pacing issues, and flimsy motivations as weaknesses. Still, the film earns its stripes as a nostalgia slasher with some bite. It features cleverly staged kills with a significant increase in grisly gore compared to the original. A self-aware tone that doesn't veer into outright parody, and visual flourishes that often toe the line between homage and fresh scares. Perhaps its most notable achievement lies in the ending, which goes to a place where other requels have been afraid to go with the killer. Without spoiling anything, there's a bold, teasy twist, a mid-credit scene that toys with franchise mythology in a way that cleverly nods to the past while signaling that this tale may not be over. It's a move that many legacy sequels shy away from, retreading rather than innovating, but here it feels daring in context. To sum it up, I Know What You Did Last Summer is not a genre-defining masterpiece, but it's a slick, gory, nostalgia-soaked horror that's undeniably watchable. If you're in the mood for a throwback slasher with a modern wit, familiar faces, and an ending that flirts with risk, this one's worth your summer watch. Just don't expect existential horror and embrace the hook-driven fun. That's
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
I put some effort in.
You did.
But yeah, so we're going into spoilers now, right?
Okay.
So basically that twisty spoilery or that twisty ending, we're going to talk about that
There's nothing
now.
off the table.
So here we go. You've been warned. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't believe one of the original fucking
Oh my
people.
God. That's better. I was about to say. Shout out. It was Freddie Prinze Jr.
Well, I mean, like, I've been saying this for so fucking long. Like, people were always saying with Scream, oh, you can't do that to the original character. Now, I understand what you're saying. But the storyline it made sense.
It did. There were certain things in the movie where it just falls into place.
Do you know, this guy is after coming in. He's after whitewashing your fucking, your history. He's after kind of taking your trauma and making it nothing, hiding it away from everybody. And he's trying to fucking build this thing up around it. And it pisses Freddie Prinze Jr. off. It gets on it, you know, and he needs to do something about it. I can see how someone who has that much PTSD, because you go on about, again, Scream, where Sydney's been through this, coming up on the 5th time out of 6 movies she's had to deal with this shit.
She should be like Sarah Connor at this stage.
Exactly. Should be like Jamie Lee Curtis at the when she gets killed in Halloween fucking Resurrection.
Or you're one in a Final Destination, living in the house. Yeah, that's how I'd be. I know that's how I'd turn into after fucking 5 movies of it.
And fucking Courtney Cox, Sydney Gale, and fucking the rest of them. They're living in the fantasy world. I love, obviously, I'm a huge Scream fan, but realistically, their shit is more unrealistic than what happens here in this movie.
The way Dewey was living is kind of more, do you know, how I thought they'd all kind of end up.
Angry at the fucking past, angry at being forgotten about, angry at being pushed aside. I mean, I like that side of it. Again, it isn't an Oscar winner. It's not going to fucking go down in history as the best movie ever fucking made. It's not even going to go down in history as it's entertaining.
And it's like there's no basis for Freddie Prinze to be like that either. I mean, it's said to you at nearly pretty much about half an hour into the movie with Jennifer Love Hewitt when she's giving her lecture. If you listen to her lecture, you kind of click, well, it's going to be Freddie Prinze.
And obviously, something bad went down between him and fucking her. Like, there's him and Julie. I mean, they were together for 2 movies, and the next thing they're
gone.
And they're not fucking happy to see each other when they see each other. You know, his first reaction is, "You went to see Julie." You know, she sees him at the door. It's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" They're not happy to see each other. But it was just a new take on an old fucking thing. Like, because I mean, again, you knew there had to be some fucking twist in it, because at this point, Ben had to be dead. The original killer.
Yeah.
Had to be gone at this point. And I know in the third straight to DVD movie, they decided to go zombie Ben. But obviously it didn't work because nobody's seen it. I didn't see it.
I haven't seen it.
I ain't going to see it. You know? Might give the TV show a go.
Yeah. My only fear now with Scream coming out is that did they have it in the works for one of the originals to go that way, and I think it might be too soon after.
I have to check. Did Kevin Williamson have anything to do with this requel? Because he wrote the original I Know What You Did Last Summer script. Okay. It's from a book, from a teen horror book from the 70s.
Yeah.
But I do know he wrote the script at the time, which was funny. Because if you didn't know that back in the 90s, you would have seen them as rivals.
Well, his name is nowhere on the Wikipedia page for this one.
Well, I suppose it would have been straight considering he's directing Scream at the moment.
It would have been strange,
He would probably, but I would have thought maybe executive producer or something. Or something along those lines. But then again, he didn't really write the story. He just wrote the script as like screenplay, as opposed to story by. So I don't know. I can't see that happening in the next Scream. Mainly because who's left? Is it going to be Courtney Cox or Sydney? Gail or Sydney? It's not going to really fly at this point. Do you know?
I mean, like, I like Courtney Cox, but
it would have happened already.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying. You can't really do it now. It will be ridiculous. If it was going to happen, it should have happened immediately at Scream 5.
Scream. Yeah. Do
you know?
No, I'd agree.
Tops, you could have gotten away with Courtney Cox being involved in it in some way, Gail being involved in some way in 6, out of grief for losing Dewey. Do you know? But you can't really, there's not enough of them left anymore. They've all been killed off over the years. So there's only 2 fucking main characters left from the original. Those 2 cannot be the fight. Like Sydney at this point, you can't make her the killer.
That's why you need to bring what's his name back.
Who?
Oh, TV head.
Oh, there's Stumacher. Well, he's on the cast. Dewey's on the cast. Fucking Roman's on the cast. There's rumors of Billy being on the cast in the movie. So I don't know. How the fuck did I get the Scream from fucking? Well,
we were saying
so one half dozen of the other. But yeah, I think it's too late for Scream to take that turn up.
Okay.
They did it at the right time. It was instantly we're back.
Yeah.
Boom. This makes sense.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, if that movie had ended with it just being that girl as the killer, you would have been.
It'd have been let down. Grand. It's another whodunit kind of thing. It's.
The only silly part I think I found about it was afterwards, like the 2 people that got shot in the boat, they both survived. No, obviously Freddie Prinze planned his shot to fucking not kill her.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But that was kind of funny of them both. And how chill they were about the idea that their killer friend was still out there. You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She survived.
We'll kill her someday if we see her. Yeah, sure. Ha 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 ha. It's like, oh, okay.
I'd be changing my
Julie
name.
took it a bit more serious.
Yeah.
She went to phone Brandy and she's like, we got a problem. So I hope, because I know it didn't do great review-wise. I hope it gets an ad out, because I'd like to see Brandy back in it. I'd like to see how that all works. So you haven't seen I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, have you?
No. We watched I Know What You Did Last Summer coming up to it, didn't we?
Nope.
Oh, well, then I haven't
did.
watched I Know What You Did Last Summer. So
I had never seen the original.
this is my first I Know What You Did Last Summer. So
The original, again, like I said about, what was I talking about? Signs earlier on.
yeah.
Scary movie. Fuck that original right up for me, because I actually literally watched. I'd
What are you waiting for?
I still know what you did, because back in the before times, back in the 90s and early 2000s, when you didn't have on demand shit,
Yeah.
you saw all these franchises out of sequence, because you just watched a Halloween movie when Halloween was on. You just watched a Scream movie when Scream was on. Depending which one they showed. So, like, I mean, if I told you, I think I saw the first Halloween, then I saw the fourth one, then I saw H2O and Resurrection, then I saw, I mean, I only saw the ones with what's her name? After they killed Jamie Lloyd.
Jimmy Lloyd.
I only saw them like in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
I saw the one with Paul Rudd. It was one of the first middle ones I had seen, without the ones without Jamie Lee Curtis in it. That was actually the first one I had seen, or the one I've seen the most.
Okay.
But yeah, you watched them as they came on. So I still Know What You Did Last Summer was on Sky Movies one time. I watched it. I was like, yeah, this is pretty good.
I remember it being the midweek movie.
I was like, I don't know, if the other one comes on, I'll watch it. It never came on, and I never really watched it. So when this was coming up and I knew we were going to see it, and you were away one week and you were up at your mother's house, I just decided, fuck it, I'll throw the two of them on and I'll watch one after the other.
Yeah.
And yeah, scary movie. Really did a job in that one, the first one. And when they were driving, I was expecting a blowjob. It went, what are you waiting for? I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure they were good when they first came out before they were parodied to shit. The second one, people don't like it much. I thought it was all right. Jack Black's in the second one.
Oh, Fionn will be delighted when he gets older.
He's a Rastafari. He's got the dreadlocks and the Hawaiian shirt and likes to smoke the weed.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, look, if you're a fan of those 90s slashers, if you're a fan of I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, if you're a Scream fan, if you're that kind of fan, you'll enjoy this. You will. You'll get into it. You because people I think people overthink sometimes how logical these things have to be.
Yeah.
And I think you and me get lost straight away in the mystery of these things, because we just spent the whole movie going, it's him! It's him! It's him!
He looks like the original guy, so it has to be him. And then he goes and...
Well, see, my logic was you know, you had Ben was the first one, and Ben and Ben's son was the second one. And then so I was like, because I was cracking jokes at you, it was
Ben
like,
3.
it would be Grant Benson.
Oh, yeah,
he's Grant Ben. Grandson, oh my god, because that's exactly the line in like I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Your man's surname is Benson, and then after he was like Benson, and it's like, oh, and that's the revelation. It was like, oh, dude, how did you not see that coming, you dumb motherfuckers? It's worth the watch.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Oh yeah.
So I do have a review for Together, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to record that later, put it on our Instagram, and you can check it out. It was a good movie. It's brilliant. Everybody knows it's a good movie, so I don't even need to get into that. But I did want to do a classic one, and it's actually timely because Steven Kostanski has a new movie coming up.
He does.
Death Stalker.
Yes.
I tried watching the original Death Stalker. I'm going to say it like that every time. Last week.
Well.
It's okay.
Okay, cool. That's all.
He'll do a better job at it, definitely.
Well, his movies are pretty.
Fucking love them.
Yeah.
Psycho Gorman, Frankie Frico.
Now this one, I know this isn't new. We just watched it though.
What else I see by Manborg? Not so much.
I loved Frankie Frico.
Manborg was one that he did in front of a green screen with his friends, and it's a weird sci-fi fucking all over the place kind of thing. But it's fine. We still have Father's Day to watch. I've watched his Leprechaun, his version of Leprechaun. He did Leprechaun Returns.
Yeah.
Isn't it the Leprechaun Returns? That was okay. I liked it again. This look at the Leprechaun, the guts, the gore. It's all there. It's all there. It's all great. What else do I have to see by him? We have his on Father's Day to watch yet. So I might check that out later. And he's been involved with a few anthologies as well. ABC's
he looks
Death,
very young.
VHS, one of the VHSs I think he's involved in.
Oh, I never knew Gorman was spelled like that. It's Psycho Gorman.
Yeah.
I always thought it was Psycho Gorman, like
an
name,
Irish
like
fucking
the
name.
Irish name.
The Gormans down the road there, huh?
I always thought it. Sorry.
Fuck's
And he has VHS 94. We haven't seen that, have we? We haven't seen that.
No, they're anthology kind of style.
Okay.
Story.
The Divide.
So he has one of those parts in that movie. Do you know?
Oh, and he's only in the
One of the
makeup
shorts
department
of
for.
his.
He does the special effects, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. He's outside of his own movies. He's a special effects artist. He's done the Suicide Squad. He's done
In a Violent Nature.
Oh yeah, he's been involved with a load of big movies that we've watched.
Yeah,
loads and loads of big movies we've watched in the makeup department, special effects department, which I suppose is evident from the way he does his thing, because a lot of his movies have a very Power Rangers bad guy kind of look to them, you know. And Deathstalker doesn't seem to be any different.
This looks good. And Cowboy is an American folktale.
That's a short.
Oh, it is a short. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm just going off of the feature films that I've seen.
Manborg, yeah. Father's Day, yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
So we got to check that out. We might watch that later after Weapons. We'll see.
I think I might watch that short though.
Go for it. I mean, I'm not complaining. I just try and get the features ones out of the way first,
you.
and then I go to the anthology.
Yeah.
Then I might look at the shorts if I want to. But and he was a few TV shows that he's done bits and pieces in as well.
Yeah.
Day of the Dead. I've been meaning to watch that TV show for so long. I can't imagine it has much to do with the actual movie Day of the Dead.
Yeah, it's only got all right ratings, but then again, I don't really look at the because I threw on a TV series that got 10 stars the other night and I turned it off within 2 episodes. It just.
So this one was done because they have a little crew. They're called. Hang on 1 minute now, because I could never remember their name. Steve Kostansky. Astron 6.
Okay.
They're a Canadian film production crew, and they're all in it together. Do you know all the guys you see in his movies that are there, like the dad in Psycho Gorman?
Yeah.
He's something Brooks. There is the dude from Frankie Frico, the main guy in Frankie Frico. They seem to be in all their movies together. But it's because they make the movie they under this group Astron 6.
Okay.
So this was 2 of them. This is Steve Kostansky and Jeremy Gillespie.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get cracking with this. So this is from 2016, The Void. So The Void is one of those rare indie horror films that doesn't pay homage to the past, but feels like it has fuck. Let me start that again. Take 2. The Void is one of those rare indie horror films that doesn't just pay homage to the past, but feels like it has clawed its way out of it. From the first moments, it's clear this isn't your standard low-budget chiller. This is a love letter to practical horror, cosmic dread, and the kind of effects work that made 80s genre cinema so unforgettable. While not flawless, The Void stands out as a strikingly ambitious, decent descent into madness that horror fans are still talking about nearly a decade later. One of the first things that leap off the screen is the sheer quality of the practical makeup and creature effects. In an age where CGI often dominates, The Void reminds us how much weight and texture true in-camera effects bring to horror. The monsters here are gloriously grotesque, mutated bodies twisted into shapes that defy nature and sanity. The design work has a tactile, visceral quality that feels simultaneously sickening and mesmerizing. Skin stretches, bones contort, and fluid ooze in a way that digital artistry rarely captures. The film borrows inspirations from the likes of John Carpenter's The Thing and Clive Barker's Hellraiser, but it never feels like a cheap imitation. Instead, it crafts something new by combining those influences with its own oppressive atmosphere of dread. Beyond the gore and the body horror, The Void reaches for something much deeper. At its core, the film is about transformation, sacrifice, and the terrifying allure of the unknown. The cult that traps our protagonist inside the isolated hospital isn't just looking to kill, they're looking to transcend. The white robe figures, silent and implacable, embody fanatic devotion to something greater, something alien. The theme of surrendering humanity to touch the infinite connects directly to the cosmic horror tradition pioneered by H.P. Lovecraft. The characters' struggles aren't just with monsters, but with the pull of a reality beyond comprehension. The hospital setting itself reinforces this symbolism. It's a place of healing turned into a place of corruption, suggesting that the search for meaning can just as easily destroy as it can save. The characters' fractured relationships between parents and children, husbands and wives, doctors and patients, mirror the breakdown of the world around them. In this way, The Void uses its gore-soaked visuals as a metaphor for grief, loss, and the danger of obsession. It asks, how much would you give up to conquer death? And what would you become in the process? Stylistically, the film thrives on atmosphere. The cinematography is stark, often bathed in cold whites and deep shadows, enhancing the oppressive mood. The pacing is deliberate, allowing the tension to build until the bursts of violence hit even harder. While some viewers may find the story opaque or the character's development thin, that ambiguity is part of the experience. The Void is less about narrative clarity and more about plunging the audience into a nightmare where logic slips away and the terror is all that remains. Ultimately, The Void is a triumph of ambition over budget. It doesn't reinvent horror, but it embraces everything that makes the genre both terrifying and beautiful. With unforgettable practical effects and a haunting exploration of humanity's hunger for transcendence, it cements itself as a must-watch for fans of cosmic and body horror. Great movie, but I'm still not 100% quite sure what they were trying to achieve by the end of it. It's all fucking mental.
Yeah, I think the part that annoyed me the most about it was you get that glimpse of the mother and baby standing behind this guy. But I think what they were getting at was that it's real, like this, it's true, as in this woman wanted to be a mother, and this is what he did to her body, and now that she's a mother, so she's after the ghosty.
Brief second too. It's a blink and you miss the kind of situation.
But if you catch it, it's creepy. Like
just before the mute kid sets his father on fire, They glance towards him. There's nothing behind him. They glance at the father. Then they glance back, and you could just about see a woman holding a baby behind them, just from like the boobs down. And then it glances forward, back, and back again, and she's gone, and nothing's ever mentioned about it again. I don't know. It's just even the ending when they end up in that different fucking dimension or whatever it is. It's just. It's a movie that I fucking found made me think the whole time. But at the same time, it was like, I'm watching the movie. It would make me start thinking about something. I'd get distracted thinking about that thing. And then when I realized that I wasn't paying attention to the movie, I'd go back to the movie, but I hadn't missed anything. Do you know what I mean? Felt like I was still back. It was like they gave me time to think. And this kept happening throughout the movie.
But because I found the same, and because that happened during the movie, I come away and I know that it's a really good movie, but I have to think about it for a minute before I really remember what the story was about. Even though it was a good movie, I enjoyed the movie, but I just have to think for a second, and I'm like, this is what it was about, even though I know that I enjoyed watching the movie.
Right, because I was sitting there with you, I was like, this is a mystery, slasher, monster, body, cosmic, sci-fi, cult, fucking movie. It's got so many genres packed into fucking one, and it's just everything is going on all the fuck time. You don't at the start, especially when it gets, you don't know who's bad, who's good.
No.
I mean, from the get-go, like these two people are running out of a house. One guy bolts off, the other one gets shot down and set on fire by these two guys who turn out to be fucking kind of good guys. The dad was a prick.
The son was all right.
And even that kind of, and it's so trippy. Like, I mean, you know, like things just change all of a sudden. Like even with that dad and son, you know, when the dad kind of trips out and starts seeing fucking what I'm guessing what really happened to his son's voice box.
Oh yeah, or the doctor lying on the table. The moment she's fine, and the next minute she's horribly mutated. Like, it's like which is real? Is he imagining the mutated body, or is he imagining that she's just lying on the table? Like, you know, like, it's.
Every time you think, like, because obviously you're constantly watching this cult thinking they're the bad guys. And then, like, people inside are just turn. It's like, bastard, who's the bad guy here? Is it the girl? Is it the guy? Is it the doctor? I thought the doctor was dead. No, the doctor's alive again. What about that guy over there? You know, it just keeps you fucking
But we
going.
should have thought that, because you realize at the start of the movie that the doctor's dead body has actually moved. And then I kind of forgot about it. I forgot about it because there's another body on the trolley there that's burned, and I was like, that's that body
around the place that had something to do with the body going missing. I didn't really think of it as he got up and walked off. I thought of it more of well, he got eaten or the cult took him away or something. Like,
yeah,
you know?
I would have been pissed off
Or he's a zombie.
if I was his daughter and he brought me back looking like that. I'd be like, you could just leave me.
Oh, yeah. I swear to God, when he walked out first looking like that, I was like, it's Psycho Gorman.
Oh,
and I had kind of looked again. I was like, no.
Doctor got ripped.
But you can see where he got the idea for the fucking look of Psycho Gorman's face.
I think he was quite like the Jeepers Creepers guy facially.
Yeah, but it's like that Gorman.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, but I'm just saying, yeah, it reminds me of Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, I say this guy. I mean, if you're going this movie aside,
you need to
if
watch
you're going to watch
first.
Kostansky's movies, you got to go in there not taking it too seriously because they are completely ridiculous.
They're off the wall.
They're comedy horror mostly.
Yeah,
and I mean, I like my favorite part of their recent run is their refusal to curse.
Yeah.
There is no cursing in his movies. It's all frick and frack and all this kind of crack. This was different. This was tonally, this was more serious.
Yeah.
There wasn't any real comedy in this movie. This was a kind of tense, kind of fucking everything's on top of you. You're trying to fucking, your brain is idle, trying to work out what's going on. But it's still not a hard watch. It's not a painful watch. It's not one that you felt like it was dragging or slog to get through. It was entertaining. You were trying to figure out. It's just a lot to work out, a lot to follow. But like I said, it felt like it gave you these little breaks to like think.
They're nice.
Figure your shit out. And then you'd come back and you're like, well, I missed nothing. This is great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's brilliant. I strongly suggest especially for just regular cosmic body horror people, go check this one out.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
if you're like us and you're into just splatterfest, stupid jokes, crazy monsters, these movies are just so fucking good, man. They're so fucking much fun. They're easy to watch. And if you got kids who like horror, this is the shit you can show them. Because again, there is no sex in these movies. There is no fucking swearing in these movies. It's just...
I think Frankie Freako is a particularly kid-friendly one.
Yeah. I had a moment with Riley when we were watching Psycho Gorman. Because I saw Psycho Gorman and I was like, this is great. And then I went to you, I was like, you got to watch this movie. And I made you watch it. Then I watched it myself again another time. And one day I was kind of coming into, it was kind of afternoon and I had nothing to do. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch Psycho Gorman. And Riley just happened to be lying on the couch when I came in. He was like, what you going to do? And I was like, I'm going to watch the movie. He was like, can I watch it? I was like, yeah, this one's pretty good. Yeah, you can watch it. And it's where I realized that he had picked up my kind of attitude towards gore.
Just laughing.
No, like when you get really good gore. Do you know, like when I'm watching Terrifier or something like that, and most people are like, when the crazy shit happens.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, whoa, that was fucking crazy. And we're sitting there watching it. And when Psycho Gorman walks in, when PG walks into his little warehouse lair place, and there's these 3 fucking bums hanging out there, these 3 thieves, gangster guys hanging out there. And Gorman fucks him up. In one case, he rips the guy's head off with his mind. And as soon as your man's spine started coming out, all I heard on the other couch was, whoa. And I was like, yeah, you got that from me, kid. And he didn't take his eyes off it once. And as soon as the credits hit, his reaction was exactly the same as my reaction. When the credits hit the first time I watched, I was like, that was awesome. And as soon as the credits hit, he just looked at me and goes, thank you, Dad. That was so awesome. And I was like, yeah, I like that's one of my favorite movies ever. So it was like he got it, like he understood what it was supposed to be, and you know, he laughed at the right times, like when the dad is in the toilet and Gorman fucking manifests himself as a hallucination kind of thing to warn him. But he's just roaring at him and he scares him and then he gets up and he comes back and he starts roaring again and we're both laughing our asses off at it. And it was, it's just really entertaining shit. And Kostansky seems to be doing it over and over and over again. His version of the Leprechaun, it's not breaking out. It's not going to beat, what's his name? Small dude.
Not Vern Troyer. The other one.
Fuck, why does this always happen to us? We talk about this guy constantly by name, and I sit down with a microphone in front of my face and I can't think of his name, and as soon as I press stop, that prick's name will come back into my head. Warwick Davis. Fuck.
There we go.
Anyway, he's not going to be the Leprechaun guy didn't beat Warwick Davis in terms of acting skill, right? And the actors in it weren't exactly fucking high caliber actors. and the look, you could tell it was a little cheap, but the effects, the gore, the guts, the design of the fucking leprechaun were perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. This guy knows the assignment. When he goes in, he knows what he's got to do. And this Deathstalker look again just looks like someone picked up some costumes from the fucking old Power Rangers movies and stuck them in there. And I can't fucking wait to see it.
Yes.
Cannot wait to see it. When is that coming out, actually? That shouldn't be too far away because they are knocking trailers out for it at the moment. And again, it's not exactly like a big budget movie. But it will be out. Nothing on Wikipedia. On
IMDb? Oh.
Fucking, I can never find the release dates on IMDb. Unless it's at the top of the fucking top of the thing. I can't find it.
October 10th.
Oh, October 10th. Oh, awesome. We're not even that far away from it.
No, October 10th in Canada, United
And these
States,
aren't exactly cinema movies either. This is going to go up online almost instantly.
It's been previewed already.
I cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. It stars. Who does it star? Do we know anybody it stars? Who's Daniel Brenthart? He's going to be the Deathstalker. Patton Oswalt is in it.
Hey.
Doodad.
Okay.
Oh man, Nicholas Rice is Necromemenon.
Necromemenon.
Nina Bergman is Grendel. Paul Lazenby as Jotak. Christina Orjallo as Brisbane. So the names will tell. John Ambrose is Pigface. Laurie Field is the body of Doodad.
The main guy is in a fair bit. He's in The Matrix Reloaded. He was in Atomic Blonde. He's a stunt guy. He's in a good bit.
Again, this will be fun. It'll be one that you could just smoke a blunt and enjoy.
Yes.
That's what I would say. And that's kind of their style too. And it is really, really funny. So check that out. It's out on October 10th. And in the meantime, watch The Void. Watch Psycho Gorman. Watch Frankie Frico. Watch fucking all their shit. Watch The Leprechaun Returns. It's okay. If you're a Leprechaun fan, you're going to enjoy it. It's not Warwick Davis, but you'll
enjoy it.
And let's face it, it's not like the Leprechaun movies were fucking winning any Oscars either.
No.
I mean, that first one is all right, and you got hot Jennifer Aniston in it. Jennifer Aniston's still hot. But I mean, when I saw that first, and it was like new Jennifer Aniston, she was fucking, no wonder she was gorgeous. Star. I mean, it was just, whoa, kind of caught me off guard for a minute. Actually, there is a callback from the first to the new one. The daughter is Jennifer Aniston's daughter. The girl, the main star in it, she's supposed to be Jennifer Aniston's daughter. And I don't want to say Slow. They called him Slow in the first one. But the special needs guy from the first one is back again in the new one. That's all I'll say about that. But it's fun to watch. If you like them, because again, the Leprechaun movies, I mean, outside of Warwick Davis, nobody else in those movies is acting really good. No. Especially from the second one on. I mean, once we get to space, the acting is god awful. But yeah, the space one, I really enjoyed the space one. It's terrible acting. I mean, it's porn. It's 90s porno acting is what it is.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
The only way to describe it.
I get you.
And the effects at level of if they decided to make like a Star Trek porno.
Yeah.
You know, in the terms of everyone's gear and the way they're talking to each other and the way it looks. I have seen that in late night television in the 2000s when...
Emmanuel in space.
Like, shh, I'm not supposed to be watching this. Is that mom coming down the stairs? Turn off. What are you watching? Nothing.
Hi.
All right, so I do have one more review, and that's together. I'm going to record that later, put it up on Instagram maybe Monday or so. That's it for this week. Where are we with this? Yeah, so that's it for this week. But if you do want more, we got you covered on Patreon, which shows like It's Alive Action, Mini Monsters, Playing with Bones, and the new Celebrity Rap Sheet. Also, we have the video cast for this show and the main show, It's Alive Alive, available for free on Patreon and on Spotify every week, and it's on audio on all other podcasting apps. We would put a video on all other podcasting apps, but no one wants to take up our Spotify, so what can you do? All that is only $5 a month, and you get a 7-day free trial if you're a new subscriber.
Yes. And as you said already, the main show this week, it's fun. We were talking about time travel with this awesome mockumentary series, The Man from 3036. Part 1 is up now, and part 2 will be up and available to stream this coming Wednesday.
And if you still haven't had enough of us, or if you're sick of me and want to see more of the gorgeous Amy Rose, we have Amy's stunning photo drops every Saturday on patreon.com/the Horrorverse Network. And now, if pictures aren't enough for you, you get to watch her too as Amy Rose goes live every Monday on Twitch from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Irish time. That will be 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern for you Yanks
10.
out there.
It doesn't, 10. It's
10 till 12.
3 hours doesn't equal 2 hours over there.
Sorry, my bad. 10 to 12. 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. And that's 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in America. In New York, anyway, the eastern side. You can work out your own time difference from there, you bastards. You got like 9 different zones. I ain't doing them all. No. That is on twitch.com/Amy Rose 9. That's the number 9. Do you want to tell people what you're going to be playing this week?
Yeah. I am playing Assassin's Creed Origins probably for the next few weeks.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm getting stuck into Assassin's Creed.
So get on there and watch Amy game rage in public. It'll be great. She'll go viral.
I don't really game rage. Do I? Do I game rage?
Nah, not as bad as me.
No, you really game rage. You wake up the kids.
We'll be back next week with more Tales from the Horrorverse. See you all next time. Same live time, same Horrorverse channel. Kay, love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.